Welcome back, YouTube. I'm Dave, and this is Day in Court Food Review. Today, if you haven't already noticed, we are going to try to enjoy some Little Caesars. Having Little Caesars for lunch today. And I think it's a new thing that they're doing. I got the thin crust. Let's take a look-see. This is the thin crust from Little Caesars. Got just cheese. And yeah, it's a good looking pie. It's actually really good looking. It's nice and thin. We got a square cut. Yeah, sauce and cheese all the way to the edge. Looks good. Yeah. So let's just go ahead and get into it. Grab a little piece of paper towel here and see what we've got. Now, some of you folks may know my very first job was at Little Caesars. I started off washing dishes and then moved to sheet outs and headed to the make line. Shortly thereafter, I was a shift manager and ended up quitting shortly after that because there was a lot of politics going on. So I got the hell out of there, moved on to a better place. But yeah, let's give this a try. See what we've got here. Okay, so this is Little Caesars thin crust. Here's the back of it. There's the front. It's pretty good. You know, I'm not mad at it. I'm not the slightest bit mad at it. You know, it's like, it's not, you know, it's thin and crispy, but it's not super duper crispy. You know, I really do enjoy Little Caesars sauce. They do a good job with the sauce. They do a really good job with the sauce. And then yeah, it's like a little thin crust. It's almost cracker-like, but it's not a cracker. I would have to say this thin crust is probably a little better than Domino's. You know, the crust itself, I love the sauce. You know, I've been to some mom and pops that you couldn't even taste the sauce. You know, their sauce is so bland. That's some good sauce. So you know, slice here. Yeah, so they cut it in squares. It's the back side again. It just looks like a freaking saltine, doesn't it? Looks like a saltine cracker, but it's not. This is actually pretty good. I was not expecting this thin crust to be this good. Right on. I can dig it. Yeah, my first job, Little Caesars. When I got the job there, I had hair down to my ass. I went into fill out an application and talked to probably the coolest store manager, a student named Guy. Man, we had two 15-inch speakers under the desk, a powered, you know, amplifier. That place sounded like a nightclub when we started cranking. And those of you in the business, you know, that work at somewhere like a Little Caesars, Domino's, something like that, you got multiple stores, you always have that one cool store You know, the one store just, you know, it's just, everybody's super duper cool. It's just, it's a party store. That was that store. Store number 27. I remember I didn't have a phone for my room. So so Guy, we had a bunch, he had a few extra phones that we used to answer the phones. And he had 4 phones sitting there. So I was telling him how I didn't have a phone in my room. And I got Dr. Pepper. So he goes in the back and he gives me a phone. It was one of the old ones that we were using for the for the phones there. And so I take it home, I plug it up. A couple nights go by. Somebody calls me while I'm asleep. And so I reach over, I grab the phone. I'm like, thank you for calling Little Caesars. My name's Dave. Would you like to try our manager special? My buddy just starts laughing. I'm like, Dave, you're not at work, man. It's hilarious. It was, yeah, I guess you had to be there. It's probably one of those had to be there kind of things. But it was funny. I don't know if you guys have ever encountered something like that, where you just forgot where you were just because, sounds and everything. But that phone rang. I just instinctively picked it up, and they've gone Little Caesars. Pretty funny. Pretty funny. But this is a good pie. They go with the sauce. I think the crust is nice. Cheese is good. I think they're running a special. I forgot my receipt because they accidentally charged me a little too much, because I think it was supposed to be $6.49 for the pizza, but she did like $7.49 or 7 something. So I had a receipt. Excuse me, but then I gave the receipt back, and then I didn't get another receipt. So, sorry about that. Some of you folks probably like seeing the receipts. Make sure I paid for it. Or just so you know how much I paid. How much I paid. Yeah, I like this shirt. I really do. I like this shirt. Alright, guys. That was a good lunch. I'm not going to eat it all, because I kind of want to save some for a little bit later. But, yeah, appreciate you coming out. And if you would, please remember to subscribe, hit the bell icon, share the video, all that good stuff. And, like the video. And, yeah, we'll see you next time. I appreciate you having lunch with me. All right, well, remember, if you can't be good at it.